I need you to subscribe to Steelers Talk right now because today I'm interviewing Steelers cornerback Madre Harper. And in order for us to get more Steelers player interviews here on the channel, we need to grow this channel by as much as possible. So if you want more player interviews here on Steelers Talk, go ahead, do me a favor. Click that subscribe button right now. Let's roll it. All right, we are here on Steelers Talk, and we are joined by Steelers cornerback Madre Harper, joining us from Arlington, Texas. My man,
Yes,
what's
sir.
going on? Welcome to
What's
Steelers
up?
Talk.
What's up, man? Thanks for having me.
Man, pleasure's ours. All right, so let's jump into this right now. Okay, so based on somebody that's kind of outside the building right now, looking at the Steelers defense going into 2023, I think this is going to be a very special unit. We know that the Pittsburgh Steelers are known for their legendary defenses, but when I look at guys like Alex Highsmith, TJ Watt, Patrick Peterson, and the like, I see a defense that could be absolutely special in 2023. You being inside the building, what's kind of your take on the Steelers defense here coming into 2023?
Oh, man, I really do feel like you said we have a really special class, and we definitely have a group of guys who are ready to go, who are ready to play, and who have a lot of knowledge in the game. You know, we have some great older veterans, and we have some great younger guys that are ready to go with Levi and, JP, and, we still got Minka and all these people, and then we got Kiki, and it's feel like, man, we have a great group of guys, especially in the back end, and, our D-line, that's nothing to be said about that. Our D-line's going to eat. And I definitely feel like, God willing, keep everybody healthy and everybody goes out and do what they're supposed to do. It's going to be a great year.
So obviously this defense is projected to do pretty darn well here in 2023. Like you said, we got all these guys, especially in the secondary where you preside. What do you kind of envision your role being with the Pittsburgh Steelers here in 2023? Do you see yourself more as like a dime contributor? Do you see yourself as a special teams ace? What is a reasonable expectation, do you think, for your 2023 campaign and what the Steelers can expect out of you here on defense?
I mean, for me, obviously, I'm undrafted, coming into the team I'm new. Obviously I need to prove myself and go out there and show them what I can do. But I feel like me making the team at special teams is going to be a big thing for me, showing that I can play gunner. I can run down on kickoff, do kickoff return, and provide that help there. But then on the other hand, like you said, when they need somebody at DB to come in, it's, somebody gets hurt or something goes on where I can step in and I'm efficient enough and I feel like I'm good enough to go in there and play meaningful snaps and go out there and help whatever needs to be helped out.
100%, man. And when I look at your profile, you're very intriguing to me because you go undrafted, but you tested out of the gym at the combine, man. Seriously, a 4.4 40-inch vert, 14 bench press reps from a corner, and I look at the long arms as well, and I see, a trend in that cornerback room this year with guys like Pat Pete and Joey Porter Jr. and Cory Trice Jr. and yourself, where you guys are really physical, you guys can run fast, and I feel like that's really what Mike Tomlin looks for in the Steelers cornerback room. Tell me a little bit about Mike Tomlin and just about him as a coach in general and why maybe he was a part of your decision process to join the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, so definitely, obviously, like around the league, the trend of getting taller corners that can move, and run, because, we want to be able to, press. These new receivers, are getting more, the moves at the line are greater. They're obviously great. Their athletic ability is crazy. And obviously you need longer DBs to test it. Not that shorter DBs can't still out there and play, but, it's one thing to have somebody on that line. And when you can touch them at the line and just rep a lot from the line using our length, it is a helpful factor in the game. And then with Mike T, Mike T's famous, for the cover two and having length and just being aggressive and, having corners that tackle. That is very important. That is a Steeler thing. That's the thing that I like to do. And that's something that I knew going to Mike T was going to be appreciated. And that's something that he wants. And then Mike T, man, he's a great coach. I mean, I have nothing but great things to say about him. And I just love the way he operates and the way he moves and the way he talks to us and says hello to everybody in the building. And like I said, before we hopped on the toe, he gives us the answer to the test. Mike T is a coach who tells us exactly what he's looking for, whether you're doing good, you're doing bad. And you need that sometimes. You need a coach to be like, hey, man, that ain't it. So you're not over here wondering if you're doing good, if you're doing bad, or are they liking what I'm doing? No, he's going to tell you straight up like that ain't it. Or, yeah, we like that. We want to continue with that. So I've had nothing but great things there and being an organization. And, it's the Steelers. That's a legendary organization. That's a lot of legendary players. So it's just like, man, it's a great organization to be a part of.
So you mentioned press coverage, and when I look at Steelers film as somebody that's watched every single snap of Steelers football here over the last season, there's a lot of press on that film, and Mike Tomlin loves to be aggressive. But I think what a lot of people don't understand about what you guys are trying to do on defense is that Tomlin's a Tampa 2 guy through and through, came from Tampa when they had that legendary defense, and that you guys love to play cover 2. Tell me about what it's like to be a cornerback in that Tampa 2 system there, particularly on third downs, and why it's really, really an important position in that particular scheme.
So for us, it's a great switch up because obviously, you want to be able to press and, lock up certain receivers on certain downs. Like 3rd and 2s, you want to be able to get down there and be sticky towards people. Cover 2 is a great switch up where, it still helps your press in man, because if you go up there and you get up there and press, or you play all exactly how you're playing, like you're playing man coverage, the team's not going to be able to get a read. And then a lot of times, we're playing because we want to jump certain routes. We want to jump those curls. We want to pick off them 7 routes. And so to me, it's a great switch up. And it's something that also the corner needs to be a force on the run. So that's another thing. That's why I said it's important for us to tackle, because in that cover 2, we are the edge of the defense. We have to come up and make tackles. So, I think it's a great scheme. It's a great switch up. And like you said, that's something that he's known for doing. It's something that obviously in our room, it's preached about, it's talked about. And these are things that are going to be done. You're going to tackle, you're going to get off blocks, and you're going to have great footwork and great technique, and you're going to make plays.
All right, let me ask you about some of your new Steelers teammates, starting with the new CB1 or presumed CB1 in that room, Patrick Peterson. Being somebody that's been in the league for so long, what is it like having a presence in there, a true leader in the locker room like that to kind of guide you in this process of trying to make this NFL roster?
I mean, come on now, it's Pat Pete. Like, I've been watching Pat Pete since I was in high school, like middle school. Like, come on now, like I love Pat Pete, man, returning kicks and doing all this athletic stuff and doing stuff that, they think DBs can't do, and catching the ball and running the ball back. And obviously somebody like that that's played a lot of ball, has a lot of experience, has a lot of knowledge to give. And he's so cool, man. Got his number. We talk, like, just giving little tidbits, and I'm willing to accept and listen and really absorb everything because, like you said, he has played a long time, going to go down as a Hall of Fame corner. So that's somebody that for us to learn from and for me to just pick his brain. And that's the same thing I felt when I was at the Panthers, when I had Stephon Gilmore, another great dude, and I had A.J. Boye, and I'm just blessed to be in a position to have somebody like that in order just to learn from it and improve my game. Because I know he's going to be able to tell me things and see things that, I've been in the league as long as him, but, that I can improve on, that he sees that, it's Patrick Peterson, man. Like, come on, now. It's like, it's crazy. I still think about it. I told my parents that, like, man, I'm in a room with Patrick Peterson. Like, that's like everybody used to watch him. So it's an honor just to be next to him and, be a part of his career, however long he chooses to keep playing.
Quick prediction from you, okay? So last year, Patrick Peterson had 5 interceptions with the Minnesota Vikings. Do you think he gets over, under, or the same amount of interceptions for the black and gold here in 2023?
I think the way we got him playing and the system that we use, I think he either gets the same or over.
Yeah, I would agree. That's exactly what I said. So all those Steelers fans watching, man, I'm telling you, Patrick Peterson, he's going to be a dog this year. All right,
for sure. The way we got him playing, he's going to either get the same or over for sure. But he's real savvy, and understands the game, and that's half the battle, just understanding like where the receivers are going, the concepts, formations. So in the way we playing our ball and the way we got things set up, it should be a lot of opportunity for us to make plays.
All right,
obviously, just got to catch the ball.
That's right. Let me ask you about this when it comes to Patrick Peterson. We've heard rumors that he is going to be playing quite a bit as a nickel player this year, kind of playing more inside, and Tomlin's kind of got some nice little secrets there for him this year. Can you confirm or deny any of those rumors, whether he's going to be playing
for
on the
us,
inside?
we all play multiple positions. Obviously, they got Pat Pete moving around because he has a certain type of skill set, but for us, it's about having flexibility at the position. Yes, we know he can play corner. We know a lot of us can play corner. But, just in case, people get injured, people get hurt, moving people around and getting people those reps at other positions to see how it looks. And, something going on in the game, we can keep 3 corners on the field because you can go in and play nickel or play big dime or whatever it may be. So I definitely think you're going to see him there. I don't know if it's going to be his full time. A lot of time, I'm not sure on that. But we all learn multiple positions because it's just about being flexible. People go down and you want to try to keep the best players on the field at all times. So that's why, everybody will play multiple positions for sure.
All right, so now I'm going to go from a seasoned veteran to some of the younger players that you get the pleasure to practice with. Joey Porter Jr. and Cory Trice Jr.
They're my dogs, man.
Yeah.
They're my little bros right there. They're my little bros.
Here in Steelers Nation, we're super excited to see them play, especially Joey Porter Jr. for obvious reasons. His dad was a Steelers legend. But tell me about those guys, their drive to be great defensive players here in this league, and tell me about your relationship with those guys.
Man, that's my little bros right there. I got a lot of love for them. They're good workers, man. Want to go out there and work hard. Want to go out there and make plays. They want to go out there and learn as much as they can, and they're hungry. They're ready to go on. They're hungry. Now, obviously, they got to go in there and play a little special teams too.
Yes,
so that's going to
sir.
be a little different, because I know a lot of people didn't play a lot of special teams in college. I did because that's just always what I did. But that may be like a little learning curve for them. But to me, you got people like me in the room who's played a lot of special teams and a lot of other dudes on the team who have. So we're gonna coach them along. And there's never been where they're trying to take our jobs or young guys coming in. We don't never worry about that. We're here it's a brotherhood. We're here to compete. We're not going to withhold any information from nobody. We're not into no hazing, none of that. We all are a team until we're not a team no more. So as long as we're all in that room, we're going to help each other. We're going to love each other. We're going to coach each other. We're going to be hard on each other. We're going to ask for excellence out of them, out of everybody. So, man, those are great guys. They're working hard, man. Then my dog talked to them the other day. Like, I love them, man. They're great players. They're going to be something nice in this league.
Man, that's really great to hear, being somebody that covers the Steelers, because, from an outside view, the GM, Omar Khan, absolutely knocked this year's draft out of the park, including adding some new offensive pieces. You practice against the offense. How is the offense looking this year from the defensive perspective? Are they moving the football here with Matt Canada in 2023?
Yeah, man, they're moving the ball great. I think they got some couple things up their sleeve that, obviously they probably won't show until, it gets time. And, everybody's healthy, everybody's ready to go. And I really think they got an underrated receiving core, with GP and
100%.
Deontay and all these people coming in. I really think they're going to be something nice. And with Kenny getting even better, he's really coming along and getting even better, playing better, understanding the game a lot. So to me, I think it's going to be something great.
So somebody in that wide receiver core that I'm really intrigued by going into training camp is Hakeem Butler, because you just don't see
big
receivers
body.
with that
That's
big
my dog,
body.
Man, big body.
And then he
That's
can run a little
right
bit
there.
too. He can run a little bit too. So
for sure.
Tell me about Hakeem. What do you think are his chances of making the final 53? And tell me about what he's like in practice. Is he doing a good job?
Yeah, so Hakeem, he's a big body wide receiver. So every team needs that. Every team needs a possession receiver that's big, that's going to go up and catch the ball. And, he go get that ball. You throw that ball in there, Hakeem's going to go up and go get that. And I think, he has a great chance of making the team and showing what he can do at his size and his strengths and going out and making plays. And he was doing great at OTAs, and obviously I know everybody's trying to learn it. We're all new, so we're all trying to learn the playbook. So I don't know playbook-wise, if he's messing up or not, but I'm sure he'll work those kinks out. And that's like all of us. We all have a little relapses when we're learning a new playbook. But, man, he's doing a great job, and I think he's going to be a good big body receiver that's going to go out there and make the tough plays, make the red zone catches, put his body in the way. And, he can go in the middle and take those hits. And like you said, he can still run. So that's one of the things that, he may sneak up on you and, take off on you.
All right, man. So shifting from the football side to more the personal side here, I've got some rapid-fire questions for you, so that Steelers fans can really get to know you a little bit more and maybe get to know some of your teammates a little bit more as well. So first question, what is your favorite spot to eat at in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? I'm going to Pittsburgh here next weekend, so not this weekend, but next weekend. I need to know the best place to go eat.
The best place to go eat? You asking me? Dang, I'm still learning myself. I like the pizza place, Benny Fierro's. I think that's how you pronounce it. You got Carmi's, the soul food spot. You got Celine Market. Celine Market got a great lamb and everything. That's places I've been going to for so far. I know the's more. Sorry if I didn't mention y'all.
No, you're good.
They're like my three that come to my mind right now.
All right, what is the most embarrassing song on your playlist right now?
The most embarrassing song? There ain't no embarrassing songs. I like music.
Got any Taylor Swift on there?
I like different types of music. I like different types of vibes. So, yeah, I'm with it.
All right, I like that. All right, so now who has been the most impressive teammate so far in your tenure with the Pittsburgh Steelers? Who's impressed you the most?
Who's impressed me the most since I've been here? I ain't gonna lie. I really love the way GP play, man. That boy George, man. I really like it. Because obviously you see him in college, you see him during the draft, and I really like the way he plays, like the way he approaches the game, the way he goes out there. Like He be cool as a cucumber. I swear, like he really be out there just playing ball, having fun. I know we all try to do that, but the way he runs his routes, the way he just operates, man, I just love his competitive nature. And that was somebody that I like. I want to go against guys like that have that real aggressive and competitive nature. So that's somebody that I'm like, yeah. And then Big Dog 18, you know what I mean? He out there doing his thing. I love the way he played. But I've always liked him. Even when we played him at the Panthers, Deontay kind of gave us a little business at the Panthers. But it's okay. Don't worry about it.
All right, let me know this. Will George Pickens break out this year and become a top 15 wide receiver in the National Football League based on what you've seen in practice so far?
I mean, to me, I don't really like doing too many predictions, but I'll say this. There's no reason why he shouldn't.
Gotcha.
As long as, he's getting his targets, he's out there healthy, he's making the plays that we all know he can make, and we all have complete 100% confidence in him, there's no reason why he won't go out there and be one of the best receivers in the league.
All right.
But, like you said, it's football, man. Every day you got to go out there and grind. Every day you got to go out there and prove it. And to me, predictions is just like, man, you just don't know. We know that we just take one game at a time. That's all we do. We're going to attack training camp first. We're going to get through preseason. And then, we're going to be worrying about the 49ers. Because if you take one game at a time and not really worry about the accolades, not worry about the numbers, it just starts adding up. You go out there and win your rep, have a plan, preparing at an exceptional level, everything will work itself out.
I love that approach, man. It's one of the reasons why I'm rooting for you here in training camp. And we got which Steelers teammate, so another teammate question here, would you want to be on a stranded island with?
Who would I want to be on a stranded island with? Dang, I'd probably say Big Hayward. I'd say Big Hayward. He be going hunting and fishing and all that stuff. He might have some survival skills locked up in his bag. He's been around for a minute. He probably learned a thing or two.
I love that, man.
Them old heads know a lot. They got them secret skills that come up out of nowhere.
Oh,
sure.
Man. God, I love Captain Cam, man. All right, last rapid-fire question here, and then I'm going to let you go, Madre. Which Steelers teammate would you not allow your daughter to date?
Which Steelers
Who's the troublemaker?
Would I not allow my daughter to date? Dang, I know one I would let date, but not let date.
Who's the one you would let date your daughter then?
Oh, my dog, Miles Killebrew. Miles is a great dude, man. I love Miles. That's my dog. I love Killebrew. That's my dog. He can date my daughter all day long.
Team captain for a reason.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Who I wouldn't let date?
Yeah.
Hey, my dog Jason Huntley. He can't date my daughter. And that's my dog. We're from the same city. Jason from Arlington too. We all from the same city. He can't date my daughter. No.
All right, I got you, man. All right, Madre, it was great sitting down with you, talking some ball today. Hope you'll come back on the show sometime. You're in Arlington, so maybe you want to stop by the studio sometime. You're more than welcome whenever you want to come, man. Thank you so much. Best of luck to you at training camp. Going to be really rooting for you here during the preseason, during training camp. Really, really hope you end up making that final 53-man roster, man. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, next time we got to come into the studio. Y'all right up the road.
All right, man. Appreciate it.